Hello again everybody, and thank you for tuning in to this video tutorial about how to use the discussion forums in Moodle. The first thing that I'm going to do is share with you information about 3 special discussion forums that are located at the top of the course page. The News and Announcements Forum, the Instructor's Office Forum, and then the General Purpose Forum. The News and Announcements Forum is unlike any other discussion forum in Moodle in that you are unable to post anything to the News and Announcements Forum. Only I may post there, and I will post important class announcements that share with you information that you need to know. The reason I like the News and Announcements Forum is because whenever I post there, it automatically sends an email to all the students in my course. So if you get an email that looks like it came from a forum in Moodle, that's probably where it came from. The next forum down does allow you to post your own questions, and that's the Instructor's Office Forum. In that forum, you can post any questions that you have about course materials. Maybe it's a concept that you don't understand. Maybe it's something in Moodle that doesn't appear to be working. Feel free to click the button to add a new discussion topic. That's a feature of most discussion forums on Moodle. And then it will ask you to enter a subject for your discussion, and then type your message where you'll ask the actual question that you have to ask. Now, just so you know, anything you post to the Instructor's Office Forum will be visible to all of the students on Moodle. That could be a good thing because some questions that you have about concepts are probably questions that other students have as well. So by posting a question to the Instructor's Office Forum, I may be able to share information that would help everybody out. However, if you have a personal question about a grade or something else that you don't want everybody to see, make sure you send those questions to me by email. And then finally, the other special type of forum at the top of the Moodle page is the General Purpose Forum. In that forum, you can post anything related to science that you find interesting or have a question about. Maybe there's a news article that's not directly related to our class, but you want to share with the rest of the class. Feel free to post science-related stuff to the General Purpose Forum, even if it's not directly related to something that we're doing in class. And then finally, the actual discussion forums on Moodle that you'll be graded on are embedded into the lesson activities that we're going to be doing throughout the semester. You'll know it's a forum because I will tell you it's a discussion forum that you're posting to. When you click on a link that leads you to a discussion forum, you'll come to a page that looks like this. There will be instructions at the top, and then a way to reply to the discussion somewhere at the bottom. Make sure you read the instructions carefully. I'm going to tell you how to respond to that discussion forum. Sometimes I'll tell you that you need to write a 100-word brainstorming post, in which case you need to make sure you write at least 100 words to respond to whatever the prompt is. Or I may tell you how many paragraphs to write in response to a discussion. Maybe it's just 1 paragraph, maybe it's 2. Make sure that you are writing complete meal paragraphs as you respond to the questions that you're being asked. And then finally, in the instructions, it will also tell you how many students you are to reply to as a result of that discussion. Maybe you're going to reply to your own post. Maybe you're going to reply to the posts of other students. Maybe you just need to reply to 1 student. Maybe it's 2 students. To make sure you're learning as much as you possibly can and to get the most out of these forums, please read and follow the instructions carefully. Now, as I go through and grade these forums, know that I'm pretty strict on grading whether or not you followed the rules. So if you were to write a 100-word post and you wrote 99, or maybe you wrote over 100 words, but you only did it by adding a couple of fluff words to your post or repeating the question in your post, I will not give you any credit for forums that are not completed according to the instructions. That goes for paragraphs too. If it says to write 2 paragraphs like this discussion does and you only write 1, you will get no credit for that forum post because you didn't follow the instructions. Make sure you read and follow instructions carefully. So how do you actually reply to the prompt in a forum? Well, there are 2 ways depending on the type of forum. One way is to press the button to add a new discussion topic. When you press that button, you will get that screen that lets you add your subject line and then your message. Make sure your subjects are relevant to what you're typing and that your message is written in complete paragraph form. The other way to respond to some forums will be if you don't see this button, you will always see a post from me that says respond to this forum by replying to this post. So if you can't add your own discussion topic, that's a special type of forum. The reason I use those forums is because you can't see the posts of other students while you're writing your initial post. You have to post first, and then you'll be able to see what other people have said. To respond to that, you have to click on my original post, and then on the page that appears, you'll see the instructions repeated for you, and then in order for you to post, you have to click reply in the lower right, and it will allow you to write a reply to my post as your post to that forum. Now, I just mentioned that in those types of forums, you won't be able to see what other students have posted until you post. You actually have to wait 15 minutes after your post until your post becomes official and you can't edit it anymore, and then you will be able to see what other students have posted. We use discussion forums a lot in this class because by discussing things with other students, it gives you a much deeper understanding of whatever topic it is that you're discussing, but only if you take the discussion seriously and use them that way. Please make sure you are always posting deep, new thoughts to the discussions according to the instructions so that we can learn as much as we possibly can as we interact with each other in physical science.